lot of steel to shape.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my stream.
Gods be praised.
Let's trade a bit with this guy.
We done?
Indeed we're done.
I breathe now!
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
I wish. Two or three pieces of gold. Yo, Peter End, welcome back to my stream. We're back for some trading, yet the trading is almost over because we have less and less items to sell. Which is glorious.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the main.
Yeah, probably I should. Oh, not to mention, I'm a leader of the Mages College. Yeah, I lead those people. I need to sell just my overly expensive arms, so once we're done with that, we proceed to our adventures.
You're someone who can get things done. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
$600 pieces of gold. Not bad. Ah, only a bit. Okay. I think I did something stupid, but nevertheless, let's proceed.
Don't forget to check inside the
I can't check inside the shop. It's 9 AM and he's already locked. What a putrid piece of crapper.
Ah, hello. Take a look.
He doesn't have enough money for all that, of course. Oh, but I know. Got some scrolls here. It has been told, happy to help.
Thank you very much for your...
Is it open? No.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you and me take a look.
Be sure that you and me will take a look. Perfect.
Do
Thanks,
come
Bellator.
back.
Got something for just about everybody in here. What do you need, my friend? Take a look.
Buy everything. Yes. Yes.
Come
Nice.
back anytime if you need a remedy.
What do you need, Bard?
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables. Take a look.
Good.
Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables.
Finest. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
No. Alright. Doesn't matter anyway. Ah, I want piece. Oh. Salt pile. Here we go.
Good hunting.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
doing that for?
What am I saying?
I'm just walking around.
Be careful!
If it's a lady you're
If
looking
it's
for,
work you
best
need.
look elsewhere.
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
What the hell was that on the background? Perfect.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Right, we've traded with all the traders here.
I actually advise the Jarl on political matters. My input is invaluable.
You input shit. His input is invaluable. Well, we've sold everything. I mean, everything that all the traders could afford anyway.
Mama took me to the market. There were lots of pies and cakes there.
Yeah, this is getting perfect.
She said she'd show me how to bake one.
Awesome stuff. If you bake it, I'll eat it. Wait, we broke the seal, right? Constantine Overseer, as was already communicated to your subordinate, I wish to hire your organization for some delicate pastoral work. All of this, of course, would culminate in a historic meeting with the leader himself. In order to secure an audience with the leader, some secondary meetings must first take place. They have been outlined below. You must attend the upcoming wedding at the Temple of the Divines in Solitude. The bride must be given a gift she will never forget, one that will get all of Solitude to talking and which will undoubtedly reach the ears of the leader himself. A certain high-ranking military officer permanently stationed in Skyrim is responsible for securing the leader's safety should he choose to schedule a visit. When this officer learns of the leader's journey, he will begin the necessary security arrangements. You must learn this officer's plans and meet with his people to ensure appropriate security for your eventual audience with the leader. Several months ago, the leader planned a visit to Skyrim that was cancelled unexpectedly. In that time, a world-renowned chef was contacted and brought to Skyrim in order to prepare a lavish meal. That chef remains in Skyrim on retainer. You must meet with him and convince him that it would be your honor to cook for the leader in his place. I realize these instructions are a bit non-specific and do apologize, but I feel the vagueness is necessary to ensure security. Surely an organization as esteemed as your own has the means and resources to obtain all the essential information before each meeting can take place. When the final part of our arrangement has been carried out, that is, when you have secured an audience with the leader himself and brought such business to a close, I will contact you about final payment. Most sincerely, a friend. Well, the plan seems almost solid. Might need a poison.
Wraith is a big meanie.
Big meanie? You could be meanie too, you know.
She keeps telling Lars and me what to do. I don't want to play with her anymore.
I just hope that it doesn't matter whether I read or not the sealed letter. Right, we've unloaded and ready to go. Yes, let's do it.
Honor to you, my Thane.
No, not load. Save only. Right, we should go to Riften right away. I saw that our course is near Whiterun, therefore we could take it and go to Winstead Manor, unload all the chests drafted for the sale, and bring it here. Not here, to Riften. With that, might be able to sell everything in a few days' time. Oh, come on. Yeah, they're a mean dragon. No battle music for this dragon. No, not that, damn it. Pickaxe. You have interrupted my mining process. An armor of major operation. Alright. Might be able to sell it on our way. After all, we're going through Riverwood. That's not exactly how I pictured how I go to Riften. Especially not the encounter with the dragon. Hey, in fact they also should stop the Dark Brotherhood assassins chasing me. At least I hope. It's one of the tenets of the Dark Brotherhood.
Sigrid, love of my life. When you get a spare moment, I could use some water.
Don't you sweet talk me, Alvar. Not after last night. I'll bring you water when I'm done with my other chores.
Woman, you'll be the death of me yet. Fine, take your time. I'll just die of thirst in the heat of this forge. May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Go to work, you lazy ass. Alright,
Aye.
I'm going to Riverwood Trader.
It means so much to us.
Thank
to
you
have the
so
farm.
much. Take a look.
Thank you.
All right then.
Whatever you need.
Yeah, I need to change my mouse carpet. Who's that? Hello, Ronit. The flipping remnant. One down. welcome to my stream, Evranis. I hope you like it. Oh, I'm good, thank you. And how about you? Well, right now we're going to Riften. We have just finished their quest to secure Markarth as our, I don't know, influential spot for the Thieves Guild. I think only Windhelm left. So right now we're a bit of grinding the secondary quest for the Thieves Guild and completing the storyline of Dark Brotherhood. Well, travel takes some time to get to Riften from one part of Skyrim to another, but I really enjoy the landscapes and whatever encounters the game throws at me. He admires for not using fast travel. I like this game. They really did hard work on creating all these landscapes and filling it all with locations. So I'm all about exploring. I think I have only one location unexplored. There's a boat from Windhelm. It is said that it goes to some island, remote island with a village. Probably I should take it. Haven't been there before. Who are you, Imperial soldiers?
I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone!
What kind of Imperial business? Be gone. Alright, let's do something stupid. Free the prisoner. Where's his sword? Yes! My sword now. Maybe thanks to this you will see more of Skyrim's landscape.
Damn you!
This punching sound on the background. Damn it, man. You're in my way. Stop punching the guy. Hey, that's my loot.
Talos guide you. We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
I just freed you so you could dial command. So, all in all, I think I'm okay that he survived. According to lore, Ismar's trading company was having a budget of 6 million pieces of gold. Well, I have only about 2.9 million pieces of gold. At some point I'll probably be able to reach 6 million pieces of gold, but Queen Potema bribed Psijic Warrior with 12 million pieces of gold. I don't think that I ever will be able to collect such amount of money, but who knows? I'm just selling loot so it won't be contained in all my containers, and Every time I open these containers, it takes some time to load or transfer some items. Sadly for you, most of my secondary quests here are complete, so you kinda missed opening that tower. That was glorious. Such a gorgeous quest. Yo bro, welcome back to my stream. Right now we're going to Riften, and as we secured the Markarth spot of influence for the Thieves Guild, there's I think only one spot left, and it is Windhelm. Oh, Stormcloak soldiers.
Keep your eyes open.
Oh, I'm keeping them open. Our character needs some more stamina. Hey, come on. Hey, farmer.
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric has the right of it.
Well, you've chosen the best way, I think. Through Riften and then head north. I think that by weather it's the greatest way to go to Windhelm. There are two bandits on top of this fort. I mean on top of these fort walls. But in order to reach them I need to enter it. I don't want to do this as all the locations loot is just respawning. Meaning I'll have to collect it all. You know, like Pokemons.
Azura's wisdom to you, friend. Thanks again for getting my bow back from those thieves. Next time they come knocking, I'll be ready.
Nice. Is there anything to pick? Nothing. No Khajiit traders. That's a shame. Kinda like them. Some insta trading. Oops. My mouse carpet acting up on me again.
On honor to you. My fame.
Right, we gotta have some items for sale. And I forgot to charge my Azura Star. Alright, let's go and do some trading. The time is 3:22 p.m., which is nice. I hope that we have some items for this guy.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry? See for yourself. Safe travels, Landstrider.
You gonna buy something? Just what you see here.
Oops. I've sectioned up on chat. Thanks, Grelka.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
Can I interest you? Take a look.
Let's see what we have at the books section for him. Not bad.
I really appreciate what you've done for me. I'll never forget.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? Take a look.
Oh crap, they're all out of items. I mean, I'm all
The
out of
finest
items.
weapons and armor.
Good. Real good.
Return anytime. You're quite welcome here.
I need to bring that horse to Winstead Manor and take all my items for sale here. I've got... I sold almost everything, yet
Take a look.
there are still some traders with a bit of money in each of them. Such a waste. Yay, we've sold everything. Well, except potions. Crap, I forgot about these again.
Okay. Now where did I put those spiders?
Aid someone up.
Conjure up a warm bed in front of the Jarl. A bit risky, I like it.
Yeah?
What about Brynjol? I hope he's less busy to speak with me. Boss of the Grey Fox. Morning brew decanter.
Got lots of jobs available. Interested?
Indeed.
Still have quite a good bit of jobs available, if you're looking for some extra coin.
I finished that special markers job.
I hear Endon's quite pleased to have his merchandise back. He's a powerful ally in Markarth. Should help the guild regain a foothold in the west. Success means the guild is getting stronger. We've picked up another merchant and a new recruit. Being a thief is like a second skin for you, ain't it? Never seen anything like it. If you don't watch out, you might even earn Vex's respect. Now that'd be something, eh?
Earn her respect, damn it, I'm the Thieves Guild Master. I heard you're offering extra work.
I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If breaking's a more your thing, go talk to Vex.
Tell me about the numbers job.
Most of the establishments in Skyrim keep their transactions recorded within business ledgers. Your job will be to change the numbers in those books so the shortfalls from our other jobs look legit. Feel like doing a bit of writing?
I'll do it.
Nice. Yeah, this is what you'll need to know.
Before we get down to business, I've got something I need you to do.
Really? Sure, what do you need?
Well, as you know, the guild's growing and things are looking up around here. The only thing we're lacking is a reliable way to transport our merchandise across Skyrim.
How can I help?
I'm not sure if you've noticed, but there are several Khajiit caravans that travel across the realm. They're shrewd traders and don't mind getting their hands dirty. I've bartered with their leader, Rasaad, on more than one occasion.
You want me to go talk to Rasaad?
Actually, I want you to bring him something. You see, the caravans are notorious for transporting illegal substances. Present Rasaad with this satchel of moon sugar, and I bet my last septim he'll make a deal.
What's moon sugar?
It's an illegal substance highly favored by the Khajiit. Very difficult to come by. If moon sugar is refined properly, it can be used to make skooma, another substance that will knock you over after a single draft.
Tell me more about these caravans.
Rasaad is the head of a small syndicate of independent merchant families. Each caravan is obliged to pay dues, but in return, a small portion of the profits are shared between them, and the leader parcels out the routes. If we could make contact with them, they could provide an excellent way to inconspicuously transport goods for us.
What have you got for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
GM. You can't have any more money, don't you? Right. Let's do it. Not bad.
You'll find Rasad with his caravan group. Just don't do anything stupid when you get there.
I don't know where you find your sources, but that last shipment of scuba was some of the best quality I've seen in years.
Just got lucky is all. Bumped into someone who knew someone else. The rest just writes itself.
Well, if you like, I'd be happy to take over the operation for you. Take the source.
Ready for some work, or are you just gonna wander around all day?
The going is getting good.
I heard you're offering extra work.
I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
Tell me about the burglary jobs.
Pretty simple. Break into a house, grab a specific item, and get out before they realize what's going on. The catch is you can't kill anyone who lives there, or you forfeit the payment. You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary?
Yeah, good old-fashioned, I mean...
Fine. Here's everything you need to know.
In Riften. Nice. A marker. Alright. I can handle burglary right here. Oscar Embermaster. And Dungeon Master.
Looking for the best smith in Skyrim? You found it. The finest weapons and armor.
Not bad.
Good day.
I sell all sorts of poisons for almost every occasion. Take a look.
Oops.
All right.
I've got all sorts of weapons for the discerning marksman. What can I get you? Take a look. All right then.
I've traded with everybody. Oh, except the Vector of the Man.
So, you're Brynjolf's new
So what's the word around the guild?
I haven't seen so much celebrating in years. Mercer's dead. We have a new guildmaster. And things are finally looking up. Business is booming. Coin is flowing and everyone seems content. As things keep going our way. A new chapter in the Thieves' Guild is being written this day. And we all owe it to you. Many thanks. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
So there's a new recruit here in our Thieves Guild. Really? Shrine of Nocturnal? Blessing of Nocturnal added. I thought that was secret.
Well, hey there. What can Sapphire do for you?
Yeah, I guess I have a minute. What do you want?
What's going on?
What do you need? Be seen.
Back from a job, huh? Hope it went well.
We haven't met.
So how did someone like you join the guild?
It's kind of an amusing tale. I was making my way down the road from Iverstead towards Riften, and I saw Vex fighting off a couple of wolves.
She needed help with some wolves?
Well, there were 8 of them, and she'd already killed 3 by the time I joined the fight. Together, we made short work of him, and the last one limped away licking its wounds.
Is that when she asked you to join?
Actually, that's when she politely asked me to hand over my coin purse. Can you imagine? We scuffled for a while, broke each other's weapons, and finally fell to the ground exhausted.
A stalemate?
Indeed. After a few minutes, she looked me dead in the eye and asked me if I wanted to join the guild. Just like that. No apologies.
That was big for you to accept.
Something told me I wouldn't regret it. I had heard the guild was back on its feet again, and most of Skyrim under its belt. I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to cross blades with Vex again, but I certainly wouldn't mind a bit of a scuffle. Good luck on your next job.
Thanks. Well, I recall that we have 2 more traders available. Von Prawn and the alchemy shop.
You're not as dumb as you look. Take a look.
You're as dumb as you look, but take a look. Oh man. I kiss sweet mother. Well, now we don't own any stuff that needs selling. Might as well produce some potions, but it's a bit late in this game. 7 PM. Von Prawn will close in 1 hour. So it's like we almost have no time. Right, from the books, what do we have? The First Hold Revolt by Mavius Seed. You told me that if her brother won, she would be sister to the King of Wares, and Rimmon would want to keep her for the alliance. But her brother Helseth lost and has fled with his mother back to Morrowind, and still Rimmon has not left her to marry me. Lady Gielen took a long, slow drag of the hookah and blew out dragon's breath, so the scent of blossoms perfumed her gilded chamber. You make a very poor advisor, Kael. I might have spent my time romancing the King of Cloudress or Eleanor instead of the wretched royal husband of Queen Morgia. Kael knew better than to hurt his lady's vanity by the mere suggestion that the King of Firsthold might have come to love his Dunmer Queen. Instead, he gave her a few minutes to pause and took from her balcony out over the high cliff palaces of the ancient capital. The moon shone like crystal on the deep sapphire waters of the Abacaean Sea. It was ever springtide here, and he could well understand why she would prefer a throne in this land than in Cloudress or Eleanor. Finally he spoke. The people are with you, my lady. They do not relish the idea of Rimmon's dark elf heirs ruling the kingdom when he is gone. I wonder, she said calmly, I wonder if, as the king would not give up his queen for want of alliances, whether she would give herself up out of fear. Of all the people of Firsthold, who most dislikes the Dunmer influence on the court? Is this a trick question? my lady?" asked Cale. "The Trebbit monks, of course. Their credo has ever been for pure Altmer bloodlines on Somerset, and among the royal families most of all. But my lady, they make very weak allies." "I know," said Ghislaine, taking up her hookah again thoughtfully, a smile creeping across her face. "Morgia has seen to it that they have no power. She would have exterminated them altogether had Riemann not stopped her for all the good they do for the country folk. What if they found themselves with a very powerful benefactress, one with intimate knowledge of the court of Firsthold, the chief concubine of the king, and all the gold to buy weapons with that her father, the king of Skywatch, could supply? Well armed and with the support of the country people, they would be formidable," nodded Cale. "But as your advisor, I must warn you, if you make yourself an active foe of Queen Morgia, you must play to win. She has inherited much of her mother Queen Barenziah's intelligence and spirit of vengeance. She'll not know I am her foe until it is too late," shrugged Ghislaine. "Go to the Trebbit Monastery and bring me Friar Lilim. He must strategize our plan of attack." For 2 weeks Raymond was advised about growing resentment in the countryside from peasants who called Morgia the Black Queen, but it was nothing that he had not heard before. His attention was on the pirates on a small island off the coast called Callius Lar. They had been more brazen as late, attacking royal barges and organized raids. To deliver a crushing blow, he ordered the greatest part of his militia to invade the island, an incursion he himself would lead. A few days after Raymond left the capital, the revolt of the Trebbit monks exploded. The attacks were well coordinated and without warning. The chief of the guards did not want to be announced bursting into Morgia's bedchamber ahead of a flurry of maidservants. "My queen," he said, "it is a revolution." By contrast, Ghislaine was not asleep when Cale came to deliver the news. She was seated by the window, smoking her hookah and looking at the fires far off in the hills. "Morgia is with council," he explained. "I am certain they are telling her that the Trebbit monks are behind the uprising, and that the revolution will be at the city gates by morning." "How large is the revolutionary army in contrast to the remaining royal militia?" asked Ghislaine. "The odds are well in our favor," said Cale, "though not perhaps as much as we hoped. The country folk, it seems, like to complain about their queen, but stop short of insurrection. Primarily, the army is composed of the monks themselves and a horde of mercenaries your father's gold bought. In a way of thinking, it is preferable this way. They are more professional and organized than the common mob. Really, they are a true army, complete with a born section." "If that doesn't frighten the Black Queen into abdication, nothing will," smiled Ghislaine, rising from her chair. "The poor dear must be beside herself with worry. I must fly to her side and enjoy it." Ghislaine was disappointed when she saw Morgia come out of the council chambers. Considering that she had been woken from a deep sleep with cries of revolution, and had spent the last several hours in consultation with her meager general force, she looked beautiful. There was a sparkle of proud defiance in her bright red eyes. "My queen," Ghislaine cried, forcing real tears, "I came as soon as I heard. Will we all be slaughtered?" "A distinct possibility," replied Morgia simply. Ghislaine tried to read her, but the expressions of women, especially alien women, were a far greater challenge than those of Altmer men. "I hate myself for even thinking to propose this," said Ghislaine, "but since the cause of their fury is you, perhaps if we were to give up the throne, they might disperse. Please understand, my queen, I am thinking only of the good of the kingdom and our own lives." "I understand the spirit of your suggestion," smiled Morgia, "and I will take it under advisement. Believe me, I have thought of it myself, but I don't think it will come to that." "Have you a plan for defending us?" asked Ghislaine, contorting her features to an expression she knew bespoke girlish hope. "The king left us several dozen of his royal battle mages," said Morgia. "I think the mob believes we have nothing but palace guards and a few soldiers to protect us. When they get to the gates are greeted with a wave of fireballs, I find it highly likely that they will lose heart and retreat. But isn't there some protection they could be using against such an assault?" asked Ghislaine in her best worried voice. "If they knew about it, naturally there is. But an unruly mob is unlikely to have mages skilled in the arts of restoration, by which they could shield themselves from the spells or mysticism by which they could reflect the spells back on my battle mages. That would be the worst scenario, but even if they were well organized enough to have mystics in their ranks and enough of them to reflect so many spells, it just isn't done. No battlefield commander would devise such a defense during a siege unless he knew precisely what he was going to be meeting, and then of course, once the trap is sprung, Morgia winked, "It's too late for a countering spell." "Most cunning solution, your highness," said Galen, honestly impressed. Morgia excused herself to meet with her battle mages, and Galen gave her an embrace. Cale was waiting in the palace garden for his lady. "Are there mystics among the mercenaries?" she asked quickly. "Several, in fact," replied Cale, bewildered by her query. "Largely rejects from the Psijic order, but they know enough to cast the regular spells of the school. You must sneak out of the city gates and tell Friar Lino to have them cast reflection spells on all the front line before they attack," said Galen. "That's most irregular battlefield strategy," frowned Cale. "I know it is, fool. That's what Morgia is counting on. There's a gang of battle mages who are going to be waiting on the battlements to greet our army with a barrage of fireballs." "Battle mages? I would have thought that King Raymond would have brought them with him to fight the pirates." "You would have thought that," laughed Galen, "but then we would be defeated. Now go." Friar Lilum agreed with Cale that it was a bizarre and unheard of way to begin a battle, casting reflection spells on all one's troops. It went against every tradition, and as a Trebid monk, he valued tradition above every other virtue. There was little other choice, though, given the intelligence. He had few enough healers in the army as it were, and their energies could not be wasted casting resistance spells. At dawn's light, the rebel army was in sight of gleaming spires of Firsthold. Friar Linum gathered together every soldier who knew even the rudimentary secrets of mysticism, who knew how to tap into the elementary conundrums and knots of the energies of Magicka. Though few were masters of the arts, the combined force was powerful to behold. A great surge of tangling power washed over the army, crackling, hissing, and effusing all with their ghostly force. When they arrived at the gates, every soldier, even the least imaginative, knew that no spell would touch him for a long time. Friar Lilum watched his army batter into the gate with the great satisfaction of a commander who has counteracted an unthinkable attack with an outrageous defense. The smile quickly faded from his face. They were met at the battlements not by mages but by common archers of the palace guard. As the flaming arrows fell upon the siegers like a red rain, the healers ran in to help the wounded. Their healing spells reflected off the dying men, one after the other. Chaos ruled as the attackers suddenly found themselves defenseless and began a panicked, unorganized retreat. Friar Linum himself considered briefly holding his ground before fleeing himself. Later he would send furious notes to Lady Galen and Cale, but they were returned. Even his best secret agents within the palace were unable to find their whereabouts. Neither had, as it turns out, much previous experience with torture, and they soon confessed with their treachery to the king's satisfaction. Cale was executed, and Galen was sent back with escort to her father's court of Skywatch. He has still to find a husband for her. Riemann, by contrast, has elected not to take a new royal concubine. The common folk of Firsthold consider this break in palace protocol to be more of the sinister alien influence of the Black Queen, and grumble to all who will listen. Well, let's get looting.
Steal anything worth talking about?
I've completed the burglary job.
Amazing what people leave laying around for us to take, isn't it?
I'm ready for some extra work.
Got plenty. Take your pick.
Do you have any burglary jobs?
As long as you can keep things quiet and don't get yourself killed in the process. This place has exactly what we're looking for. You in?
I'm in.
Fine. Just keep it clean. Here you go.
Whiterun. Amarin's house. Alright. Rsadun is on his way to Whiterun or probably Falkreath. That's where we're going. Right, I think he heads to Falkreath or somewhere like that.
What is it, Khajiit? Well, we're approaching to 3 million pieces of gold, which is curious fact for me.
citizen. I'm warning you.
Lights out.
This ends now. More. I yield. I yield. That's it. That's all you've got.
What happened? Damn it, I killed him or what? Yeah. Alright, nobody saw that. I think we killed him with a shield. Also, I'm still thinking that it was an accident. And it really was. Really. On. Yeah.
Here's what I can spare.
Good thing he's not asking where I took those Imperial armaments and armor and why they're still warm. What's that? There's an... oh. Whew.
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks.
It's taken the wrong way. This rocky passage is the best way to get to Windhelm. In fact, that's almost the worst one.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
I have nothing to trade with, so we're skipping this trader for now. Well, I've made up my decision. I didn't think that Arisad was going to Whiterun, therefore we're going to Falkreath. Let's proceed with the Dark Brotherhood quest. We'll have the opportunity to speak to Arisad.
Bad.
Where are you?
Over here. Ha, I found you. You'll make a fine run.
My sword.
Cannot bless you. Can't wait to count out your coin.
He even wanted to fight without a weapon. What was that? Nice, lots of gold.
you're back. Good. All right, so, did you meet this Motier? What did he want?
Motier wants us to kill the Emperor.
You're joking.
Show Esther the amulet and sealed letter.
What's this?
The letter explains it all. The amulet is for expenses.
By Sithis, you're not joking. To kill the Emperor of Tamriel. The Dark Brotherhood hasn't done such a thing since the assassination of Pelagius. As a matter of fact, no one has dared assassinate an Emperor of Tamriel since the murder of Uriel Septim, and that was 200 years ago.
Surely the Night Mother wouldn't misdirect us.
No, she certainly wouldn't. And, for whatever reason, she chose to relay Motier's information to you. I don't know exactly what's going on here, if you're the listener, or this is some fluke, or what. But what we now have before us...
So we'll accept the contract.
You're damn right we'll accept it. If we pull this off, the Dark Brotherhood will know a fear and respect we haven't seen in centuries. You think I'd abandon an opportunity to lead my family to glory? But this is all so much to take in. I need time to read the letter and figure out where we go from here. And this amulet.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we need that amulet appraised. I want to know where it came from, how much it's worth, and if we can actually get away with selling it. And there's only one man who can give us what we need. Delvin Mallory. He's a fence, a private operator. Works out of the Ratway in Riften. Give me the letter. Bring Mallory the amulet. Find out everything you can and sell it if he's willing. He'll offer a letter of credit. That's fine. Delvin Mallory and the Dark Brotherhood have... history. He can be trusted.
I know, right?
Brother? Right then.
Alright, let's speak to the other members. Surely we should have some side work.
Don't take offense to the nicknames, Morsel. I'm a werewolf. Hard not to think of you as a snack.
Wait, you wanna kill...
Until next time, brother.
You wanna me to kill you? Just because you're some rabid dog?
You are the listener! I have served Mother well, I have!
Damn it. I didn't see what he was telling me.
Are you excited? Oh, you should be. Things are finally looking up.
Oh yes, I'm excited.
Yes?
Any advice on my current contract?
Just remember Astrid's commitment to her sanctuary, to her family. A family that now counts you as one of its own. Honor Astrid above all others. Until next time, brother.
Brother?
Any advice on my current contract?
So you're the listener, eh? Well, that hardly seems fair. You just got here. The Night Mother should have spoken to me. Any idiot could see that. But I will serve gladly, as that's my lot in life. Now let's see. Volenrune. It's an old crypt, infested with Draugr, so plan accordingly. Right then.
Brother.
Are there any more contracts available?
There are indeed. 3 to be exact. There's Deacus, a shipwreck scavenger, Mirandru Joe, a traveling caravaner, and Honoriath, a hunter.
Tell me about Mirandru Joe.
He's an accomplished wizard, and locating him may be challenging as he travels with the caravans.
Tell me about Deacus.
He's an Argonian layabout, likes to scavenge shipwrecks. My guess is he'll run if threatened, or swim if given the chance.
Tell me about Honoriath.
The Wood Elf may run a stall in the city, but he retreats to the plains outside Whiterun to hunt. Kill him there, and no one will bear witness. You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
I hope that they're not...
It's been quite a boon, looking like a child. No one ever suspects a thing.
I hope we won't be killing any traitors. I need them.
My targets make the mistake of not perceiving me as a threat. Last mistake they ever make. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Stay safe.
Brother, kill well and often.
Food stall in Whiterun. I don't know if I should. Wait, he's in the same caravan as Rysad. Damn it. Alright, thank you everyone for watching. Hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. I wish you all good night, sweet dreams, and stay tuned for the next episode of The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. So the stream is now concluded. Bye!